This is the hardest decision I've ever had to make, but maybe showing my journey will help others remember who they are. We are not defined by our circumstances. I know you have a bucket list, and so do I. So scared or not, let's take back control of our own destiny because we are worth it. Hey everybody, welcome back. I just finished my third week of amputation, and this week was kind of exciting because we drove down to Washington D.C. What? Something exciting happened while we were there. In Washington, D.C., we were walking past the White House, and all of a sudden there was this helicopter circling all around the White House, and I asked Secret Service as we walked past, is that an official helicopter? Let's see if we can go watch it land. Yeah.
That's not marine water.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. That's not it.
And he was like, no, that's just local police, but he'll be here soon. And I was like, what? So we walked maybe about 2 more minutes, and all of a sudden it got so loud, like so loud.
That's it. Listen to that engine. That's it.
Where is it?
It's right here in the trees. That's it.
Oh,
Here it is.
wow!
Right
Oh
ahead
my
of us.
God! Chase, there he is, right there! Here, take my phone.
The lights aren't set. I can't see him anymore, sister.
We just got to see the president land. So exciting. But the whole point of this trip was to meet John and his staff, my prosthetist. People come from all over the country to see him, and I'm so lucky, I'm so fortunate that he's only 2 hours away from my house and in a city that we love to visit, Washington, D.C. When we met him, he was so kind. He just held my leg in between his 2 hands, and he just, very carefully analyzed it and asked questions and was so concerned about me and how it's healing and the black spots, and he agreed once he saw the black scabs. He decided that it was not safe to remove those yet, so we did remove the top portion and underneath my leg.
I understand you've done a lot of TMRs before, post TMR procedure, and some Ertls with the bone bridge.
Yeah.
Have you done any from Dr. Ertl himself?
Yes. Not from the start. I've normally inherited them. The patient had gone to another prosthetic facility first. Okay. This one is really tight. Sorry.
I threatened my husband with just removing them myself.
I know.
And he was like, no, we'll just go. We were excited to talk to you anyways.
Right.
Where are you originally from? I noticed obviously a little
South
bit of an accent.
Africa. Africa.
Oh. Oh yes, my old friend.
Darren, can you just hold that for me, and then I can just peel just in the center with your thumb, and then I can peel it off.
What?
I asked if you wanted fire trucks, and you said wheels on the bus.
Hmm.
How'd that happen?
And obviously still not getting it wet for 30 days after surgery?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
So no shaving either, right?
I mean, shaving doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Walking around with a big hairy stump for no reason.
Yeah, no, shaving doesn't matter.
You need another set.
I have another one here, but I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right.
Pinch your arm,
Uh-huh.
and you pinch a scar. Pinching a scar is 1,000 times more sensitive than pinching your arm.
Interesting.
Oh, great.
So that's in essence what she's going to be doing is chafing this scar
Every single time she bends.
every time she takes a step.
I mean, it's just going to be an area that'll just have to pull out of the socket, or basically just make space for.
Gotcha.
But I mean, some people don't even feel their scars, so it's the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
I've got a huge scar, and I feel every millimeter of my
Really?
scar. Yeah.
Do you
What?
ever feel your scars?
Well, I
I'm
don't.
not-
She's
Small
so
ones.
pretty, no.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like little ones like this,
Yeah.
well, actually, that's actually pretty sensitive.
I had
Really?
scars all over my feet from previous surgeries, but they didn't. Maybe they did bother. I don't know. I was in pain all the time, so I don't know what it was from.
That's true. Because I mean, the reason for the amputation was the foot that she had was beat up, and she had scars all over it. But I mean, if you had residual pain in there anyway,
Yeah, how would you know?
Yeah, that's true.
That's a bummer that I have that on the back of my knee, though.
I mean, it may be out of the way enough.
She has a long enough residual lung that we may be able to drop the trim line.
Yeah,
Yep.
drop it down.
yeah, he gave her a very long residual.
Hell of a long.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really get it.
All you're really going to have to work with is a foot and a small little
Yeah.
hinge.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And we'll be a little bit, handicapped in the type of foot that we can give to
Well,
you.
yeah, because there's not much space.
There isn't much space.
Unless we go rear mount.
So,
Although she's probably not going to be ready for a rear mount for a while.
no,
Is rear mount like the blade style?
yeah.
Yeah, but it's more a higher activity level person. Someone
Okay.
that's
Like a blade, right?
Yeah.
What
But it
K
doesn't look
level
very
do you
good.
think she'll be at?
Oh, she's so young and I mean, you're so young and strong. You'll be a K3.
Easy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can push to a
Why did you
K4
have to go
quickly.
up so high, and why did you on the back of the knee?
While we were in there, it was really exciting to see a socket and a foot up close because I've never seen one before. And it was heavier than I thought it would be. And we got to see the different materials that they make the sockets out of. This one happens to be a carbon fiber woven with copper, which looks really, really pretty. I haven't completely decided what I want mine to be. In a way, I want it to be neutral and flesh tone so that I can just wear whatever and not have to worry about anything matching. But I'm also a YOLO person. You only live once, so make it the best life you can. And so then I think I just want this unicorn, sparkly, glittery, rainbow socket that just really stands out and expresses my personality. So I guess we'll all find out together what I choose. One of the things that I mentioned to him while we were in there was I'm still having a great deal of phantom pains, and I'm going to make a video on that because that in and of itself is a 45-minute video. But he said because I have the Ertl procedure, I'm not allowed to have a shrinker. A shrinker is something that goes on your leg, and it helps the muscle atrophy quicker to be able to fit in your socket sooner. But because I have an Ertl, which is the bone bridge in between the two bones, and then they wrap my muscle. He does not want my muscle to atrophy. The whole point of this particular amputation is to have a nice, strong, robust residual limb with a working muscle. So in order to retain that in the work that he did, I'm not wearing a shrinker. but he did want me to use a towel to do some exercises. So what he said to do was to bring blood flow to the end of my leg, because there's not a lot of blood flow going here anyway because it's extremities. We want to increase that. So lots of massaging of the muscle and the tissue, and fire and ice, meaning heating pad and ice pack, will help alleviate the phantom pains as well as bring blood flow. But one of the things that he wanted me to do was to take a towel and fold it several times, put it at the end of my stump, and pull very gently towards me. The only concern that I have about this is whenever I do that, I can feel my two bones in my leg hitting my knee. So it's almost like a click, click. So that's a little concerning. It doesn't hurt at all. And actually, it's the only thing that I've found that somewhat relieves the phantom pains. So I'm happy to do it. But I also noticed that after I did this several times, the end of my leg was very inflamed, very angry, very upset. So then after not doing it for a day, it wasn't as upset. So now I'm doing it very cautiously and carefully, just to bring blood flow to the end of my leg. So he said to hold it with a towel for 10 seconds and then release, and to do that about 10 times a day. But what he did point out was that there are still areas where it is still open. It's still not completely closed. So we're going to leave the stitches in for 2 more weeks. And then I'm going to go to his office, Washington D.C. again. I'm so excited. And we'll get them removed. And then he said 1 more week after that, I go and have my x-rays done to see how the bone bridge is doing. That will be 6 weeks out of surgery. And pending the results of the x-ray, I'll send them to my doctor. Then my doctor, Dr. Ertl in Oklahoma City, will write a prescription for my prosthesis, my prosthetic leg. I'm so excited. So I'm about 3 weeks out from that point. I hope you guys found value in this video. If you did, please share it with somebody or leave me a comment and let me know. Press the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. It helps other people see this video. I'm super excited about the process and the next couple weeks ahead, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day today, whatever you're doing. I hope you enjoy it and have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.